My name is Terrence Ffyffe, and I see myself as a painter in the classic tradition of Cimabue or Giotto or whatever. I see myself as part of that painting confraternity. When I started painting way back when I was a teenager, I had high aspirations. I wanted to be a great painter, you know. It's like, what's the use of mucking about? You know, if you're going to do something, let's really give it your best shot. I was or am inspired by a lot of the modern artists, Kandinsky particularly, Picasso to some extent. I also love many of the old masters, particularly people like Hieronymus Bosch. I love the detail of the old masters, so that's what I want to put in my work, but, you know, different subject matter. My work is the latest stuff, it's the cutting edge of modern painting. This new art, cosmic art, does not depend on having an art education, and I think it does not depend on you being brought up in the West. I think it would appeal to anybody from any culture, because I think it's something that resonates within ourselves, deep within us. I think people looking at it recognize that it's some spiritual thing, and I think it's beautiful and people like the shapes. This is, I've called it Big Bang Alpha Omega, and it's sort of like the whole idea of an instant in time. Everything came into being. As a Catholic, that's representing the host, which we see as the body of Christ, but it can be anything. It can be just a sphere of light. And it's the first painting of its kind, and that's why I see it as important. This is more like an impressionistic technique. There are a lot of different art movements in the 20th century, and one thing I'm excited about my work is that it touches on a lot of these different art movements without being derivative of any one of them. The shapes that I'm interested in, you might call them fractal shapes. There's a sort of mathematics to it. I'm not interested in the calculation, I'm interested in the beauty of it. I see patterns and things through photographs that we get from the Hubble telescope, through the electron microscope. Although they're not exactly the same, they share a similarity, and then looking at nature with the naked eye, I see similar patterns in an autumn leaf, or if you're looking at a piece of wood. That seems to me to be something of a truth. I'm happy to paint all day, really. I paint till I'm buggered, you know, so do it all again the next day. It gives me great peace when I paint. I feel like there's nothing I could be doing that is more worthwhile. I feel like I'm good at it. I'm doing something that I'm good at, and it's the best I can do, and I'm giving something back to people because people like it. I'm happy painting. I'm happy doing it. It makes me happy. I suppose I'm contented when I'm painting. If I'm not painting, after a while I get very sort of bored and restless. And I mean, if I go on holiday after, you know, a little while, I think, I've had enough of this, you know. Let's go and do some work. I hope to do something that's really mind-boggling, you know, that people go, wow, you know, just to blow people's mind. That would be the thing, and just be, what they say, gobsmacked, in awe, just want to keep looking at it, but, you know, haven't got there yet. So it's sort of like, if you like, there's the holy grail to get to that point where I've done the best painting imaginable. But, you know, probably that's just vanity, isn't it?